Hey everybody, I'm Frank, and I'm with Chip Marzuco. I'm Frank from St. John Community Access TV, and this is Chip Marzuco. He has put on various events. He started Challenger Field on behalf of his son who has special needs, Andrew, and he also set up the UTV Spring for Down. Spring for Down Syndrome Challenger Sport.
Yep.
Now, last week, or actually the previous weekend, but the point is this: is that you hosted this event. It was UTVs and Jeeps, correct?
Correct.
And it was a poker fund.
Correct.
All right.
It was actually our 13th year of fundraising, but this is our 5th year with UTVs and Jeep ride. And every year it's been growing by 100 plus, and this year we had over 610 of them.
Wow. Yeah. We have footage of that we'll be intersplicing.
Okay.
But so the field is year round.
Correct.
Right.
Yes, we built the field due to the fact that when we first started Challenger Baseball, we had it down at the St. Genevieve JCs, which they were tremendous to let us do it down there, but it seemed like we always had rainouts, or it'd be like it is now, so dry and dusty that our poor clients couldn't play. So we went on a mission, and we fundraised enough money to build the playground, or build the baseball field. Then we went after the playground right after that, and since then it's just been kind of a win-win scenario. This community is awesome for what they do. They support us 110%, and we actually, and the odd thing is we've been having people come from Illinois, Tennessee, and Kentucky, but this year we actually put it out there to see who can come the farthest. And we had a gentleman come 9.5 hours from Texas.
Really?
Come to our ride. He heard about our ride, and he was going to go to a ride in Illinois, and he thought this one was he checked into it and found out this was a better ride, and he came and enjoyed the heck out of it.
Yeah, there were some amazing vehicles there, and also I don't have a UTV or a Jeep, but there was absolutely some fantastic food vendors that that I enjoyed. My pants are a little tighter than I expected these days, but what do you have planned for next year?
Well,
I mean, I know it's still fresh right now, but.
And oddly enough, the day starts, or the planning for next year's event starts instantly the day after. We did talk with the fair board. They okayed us doing it again up at the fairgrounds. We talked to the city, and they okayed it. We outgrew the KCs, and thank the KCs for what they did over the last 12 years. But now, since we're up there, we kind of got an open venue. We can do all kinds of stuff. We've got some people that want to do some stuff on a Friday night. We don't know if we're going to jump into that for sure next year or not, just because we want to make sure that we're 100%, prepared for the Saturday. We did have early sign up from 2 to 7 on Friday, and we had over 375 people show up, and it was kind of like a mini party already on Friday. But Saturday was just tremendous.
Yeah, it was a very, very impressive showing of the community and for everybody involved. Now, how many years have you had your UTV actually?
Our UTV, I guess I bought it in 16 or 17, 2016 or 17.
Right.
And our group that kind of go on a UTV ride together was the ones that brought it up to me and said, hey, why don't we do this? We go on them all the time, but why don't we put on our own? And I said, hey, Leroy and Sherry Willett is great friends, and they said, you know what, they'll help run it, and thank God they did, because it's just unbelievable. And it's so neat to have the support, and everybody was commenting about how organized and how everything it ran, and it's just because of all of our volunteers. We have a great group of people.
Well, I got to say, with you at the head of everything now, I was at the fairgrounds, and I saw you running in every direction. You stopped for about 3 seconds. You said hello. I felt fortunate enough to even get that out of you. Where do you get your energy and your inspiration?
Has to be from my son.
Yeah.
My son Andrew was the light of my life, and he's the one that kind of started it all off 13 years ago, and unfortunately with him passing, we had a lot of families reach out to us and say, are you going to still do it? Because they all need it. We're fortunate enough. We didn't need the extra funding to help put Andrew to everything we want him to do.
Of course.
But with all of our special needs, so many families don't have the finances to do it. So whenever we had a family actually come up to us and said, hey, Chip, and told my wife Kathy actually, and said, "Hey, Kathy, the check's going to bounce." And we said, "Don't worry about it." And from then on, we just said, we can't have this happen. We got to make it so that all of our special needs can have the same thing that our son was lucky enough to have. And we jumped in, and we've got such a great Senate Bill 40 organization that helps back it and helps us keep it in line. And with all of our great volunteers, and like I said, Leroy and Sherry Willett, we couldn't do it without them.
Well, Chip. Honestly, I just want you to know that honestly, for the record, you're an inspiration. I think you're an example of what people should be and what people should do. It's not about yourself. It's about something greater than yourself, and it's about the community around you. And one pebble in a pond can create a tidal wave on a far shore.
I appreciate that. Thank God you didn't know me when I was younger, but but no. But it is. It's neat to be involved. And if you've never been around special needs, you need to come to some of our events. We got so many things going on. We got the water park on August 6th. We got a dance coming up for them. We've got just an unlimited things that's going on. And when you see what little it takes to make them 110% happy compared to some of us out there crying over just because their cell phone's not working.
Sure.
It's a different world.
Yeah, I agree. Well, Chip, thank you so much for your time,
Frank.
And
it's enjoyable.
And thank you for everything that you do.
Thank you,
okay?
sir.
All right,
Appreciate it.
then. It's a wrap, Charlie.